And it was the southern Tamil twist in the heart of northern Bihar that's evoked sharp reactions, Vasudha, from the NDA. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister MK Stalin made his first appearance. Remember, his first appearance in a long political career on the political stage in Bihar as he joined the Vote Adhikar Yatra against the special intensive revision of electoral rolls along with Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi and Tejashwi Yadav. Stalin was along with DMK Parliamentary Party Chief Kanimuri Karunanidhi. But the BJP, Vasudha, and the NDA questioning how his statements on Sanatan Dharma in Tamil Nadu, or his party statements that is, and the statements against migrant workers will fit into the Bihar political narrative.
That's right, Veera. In fact, MK Stalin was with Bhagwant Mann, Aam Aadmi Party leader and Punjab Chief Minister, yesterday while inaugurating the expansion of the breakfast scheme in Tamil Nadu. And today, of course, he is with Tejashwi Yadav and Rahul Gandhi. And the one word that came really in all their social media posts was brother. So there was a lot of, show of affection for each other. But I feel more than optics, this is also the larger political strategy of the India bloc to remain together and to be shown as, getting along with each other. And of course the BJP has a point because they've been talking about how the DMK leaders have been, some of them have been issuing derogatory statements against Bihari migrant workers in Tamil Nadu. And of course they've also brought back the Sanatan Dharma controversy. But remember, the DMK has always said that Udayanidhi Stalin's comments were against untouchability. But yes, this is a controversy that's here to stay. And every time Stalin visits a North Indian state, this is something that's going to come up.
That's right. Stalin, of course, declaring that the deletion of voters from the voter list is, equating that to terrorism, of course, sending out a strong message on the SIR. Let's listen into the political reaction earlier in the day before we head to our first panel this evening.
मैं आपको गारंटी लेके दे रहा हूं और अच्छी तरह सुनिए, नरेंद्र मोदी वोट चोरी करके चुनाव जीतता है। नरेंद्र मोदी वोट चोरी करके, वोट कटवा के, वोट बढ़ा के चुनाव जीतता है और नरेंद्र मोदी और अमित शाह की मदद हिंदुस्तान का इलेक्शन कमीशन करता है।
ராகுலும் தேஜஸ்வியும் பெறப்போற வெற்றியை தடுக்க முடியாத பாஜக கொல்லைப்புற வழியா இந்த வேலையை பார்க்குது. இதுக்கு எதிராக என்னோட சகோதரர்கள் முன்னெடுத்துள்ள இந்த போராட்டத்தை வாழ்த்துறதுக்காகத்தான் நான் இங்க வந்திருக்கிறேன். அதுலேயும் குறிப்பா ராகுல் காந்தி அவர்கள் தேர்தல் ஆணையத்தோட வாக்கு திருட்டு மோசடிகளையும் அம்பலப்படுத்திட்டு இருக்கார். இதுக்கு தேர்தல் ஆணையத்தால முறையான ஒரு பதிலை கூட சொல்ல முடியல. ராகுல் காந்தி அவர்கள் உறுதிமொழி பத்திரம் தாக்கல் செய்யணும், மன்னிப்பு கேட்கணும்னு தலைமை தேர்தல் ஆணையர் ஞானேஷ் कुमार சொல்லுகிறார்.
लेकिन मुख्य चुनाव आयुक्त ज्ञानेश कुमार कहते हैं कि राहुल गांधी जी को शपथ पत्र दाखिल करना चाहिए, माफी मांगनी चाहिए.
இந்த மிரட்டலுக்கெல்லாம் ராகுல் காந்தி பயப்படுவாரா? ராகுல் காந்தியோட வார்த்தைகள்லையும் கண்கள்லையும் எப்பவும் பயம் இருக்காது. மக்களுடைய வாக்குரிமையை பறிக்கிற பாஜகவோட அதிகாரத்தை மக்கள் நிச்சயமாக பறிப்பாங்க. அதைத்தான் பீகார்ல இப்ப கூடியிருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த கூட்டம் எடுத்து காட்டுகிறது.
जो लोग बिहारी को गाली देते हैं, कांग्रेस पार्टी हो या सनातन का विरोध करने वाले स्टालिन का परिवार हो, यह स्पष्ट झलकता है कि बिहार जैसे राज्य को जिन जिन लोगों ने गाली दिया उसको लालू परिवार बिहार बुला रहा है, बिहार के चुनाव में बुला रहा है। यह स्पष्ट संदेश है, बिहारियों को गाली देने वाले लोगों का संरक्षण लालू प्रसाद जी का परिवार कर रहा है।
Rahul ji has called Stalin Sahab in Bihar, who has given such vulgar comments regarding Hindu mythology, god and goddesses. He has also called Revant Reddy ji, who had raised questions on the DNA of Biharis. How can Tejashwi Yadav ji roam with such people, and how can he expect that people of Bihar will extend their support to him when he is being accompanied by such people with such thoughts.
So the voter list controversy on the other side, the southern connotations to it on the other side. Joining us this evening, Salem Dharanidharan of the DMK, Manish Bariyar of the BJP, and Professor Sajjan Kumar, who follows Bihar very closely. Dharanidharan, first to you. While your leader has equated the deletion of voters to terrorism, the BJP and NDA are questioning why MK Stalin is campaigning in Bihar when his DMK is taking on Bihari migrants and Sanatan Dharma in Tamil Nadu.
The paranoia of the BJP with my leader canvassing for votes in Bihar can be seen in the comments that are coming in. Tamil Nadu is a very peaceful state, and even during the migrant crisis, the investigation found out that it was the BJP IT wing from Uttar Pradesh and Bihar who have peddled fake videos from Nigeria as well as neighboring states of Tamil Nadu to show us if the events have happened in Tamil Nadu. When the Chief Minister himself called and said all Biharis in Tamil Nadu are my brothers and sisters, the matter ends there. So we don't need to go further. But I would like to remind BJP about the kind of comments that they made against Tamilians in Orissa, because Mr. Pandian was running the campaign supposedly there. The kind of ads ridiculing Tamil culture and how we eat food was also spread there. So now, how are they coming in campaigning in Tamil Nadu? That is the question number one. Question number two, MK Stalin, my leader's Dravidian model government, has had echoes across India, right? What does it say? It stands for democracy, it stands for federalism, it stands for social justice, it stands for upliftment all. So which is why people all over India are looking forward for this model, because it uplifts people.
Okay.
And they come and talk about Sanatan Dharma, but what did the Deputy Chief Minister say? Let me clarify that.
Mr. Manish Bariyar. Manish Bariyar, the DMK spokesperson is saying that the matter ends when the Chief Minister said that all Bihari migrants are my brothers and sisters. What is the problem that the BJP has with regard to MK Stalin's visit to Bihar? Because he's just giving some help to the allies, showing support. And this is something that we see across political parties. Everybody helps out each other, specifically if they are part of the same alliance.
Yeah, good evening to you and good evening to my co-panelists and all the viewers. In Hindi we say chor chor mosere bhai. That is what we see in Bihar right now. All the three people who have severe corruption cases against them, you find them and they won't make any difference to the people and electorate of Bihar at all. See, is it hidden from anyone that there were some very filthy remarks on Sanatan Dharma by DMK leaders? It is not hidden, right? Even Mr. Maran used some very severe language against Bihari, and this is something which the people of Bihar do remember. It's not that they'll forget it. And they would also penalize Tejashwi Yadav for what he is doing. He's bringing every anti-Bihari on one platform and he's expecting that the people of Bihar is going to vote for them. Absolutely no. Is it not true that, Stalin himself and the government of DMK is mired with corruption? Recently, Mr. Amit Shah talked about he is one of the most corrupt chief ministers of the country.
Manish,
so why should we welcome him here?
But Manish, the issue in Bihar right now is that of SIR.
Just 1 second.
The accusation is that the BJP is diverting the issue. I'm just adding a supplementary question. Go ahead.
There's no question of diverting the issue. In fact, the issue is that Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Congress has been caught off guard when they use that data, fake data. That is also there in front of the country as well as with the people of Bihar. So the credibility is zero. All three are families, right, mired with corruption. Do you think that the Biharis are going to give them a chance? Not at all, because all these people, now the people of Bihar can see that they are all on the same platform. There is only aim, protect their self-interest and nothing else.
Okay. Before I go to Sajjan Kumar, Salem Dharanidharan, do you think with the demography changing, with a lot of Bihari migrants part of Tamil Nadu electorate now, do you think that the Tamil leaders, Dravidian leaders could also go slow on some of these comments? I know that the Chief Minister has not made these comments, but do you think that it's also time for the DMK to issue some sort of a diktat to tell their own leaders that this is not done? We know we are all part of the same country and people do migrate from one state to another, and no derogatory statement should be made against any community.
Yes, precisely. Given the shifting demographies and particularly the demographic
Sajjan, I think
dividend,
the question was to Salem Dharanidharan. Sajjan, 1 minute. I think the question was to Salem Dharanidharan. We'll just come down to you in just a bit. Go ahead, Salem.
From Tamil Nadu, and both of you happen to come from Tamil Nadu and know Tamil also. There's a saying in Tamil, Bandare Vale Vekim Bhumi. So where people from all over the world can come and coexist. That is what, if you go and look into Tamil Nadu, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities
But
and
the
towns,
political
from all
statements
over
there
India
by
there.
some of your leaders are very derogatory.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, some of these metaphors, when translated, gives a wrong picture. What Dayanadi Maran spoke was that if Sundar Pichai has not studied English and studied any other language, he would not have gone to the US. Because the working language of the global economy, you like it or not, I like it or you like it or not, is English. Even in Uttar Pradesh, Noida, the working language of IT companies there, the Honda factory there, is English. So that is why they're saying you learn your mother tongue in your state and learn English to communicate with the neighboring state and rest of the world. That was the statement that was made there. When it was cut, pasted and translated in English, the metaphor, it always gives a different message from one language to other. And again, it's very important to note that this whole panic of the BJP is to divert from the SIR, because Supreme Court, what has the Supreme Court said about the SIR exercise of the Election Commission? They have said that 65 lakh voters deletion is not right. Aadhaar has to be included, and the names of all those who are deleted should be given in a readable format. Earlier, the EC did not give it in a readable format. And again, they should also be given time for them to appeal. And most importantly, in the Election Commission, the Election Commissioners are appointed by the Government of India, which means they can't be, they have to be intertwined with the BJP and not be decoupled, because as it's selected by the BJP party, that is the BJP government. So how can the Election Commission be separate from the BJP as such?
Manish, respond very quickly before I go to Sajjan Kumar.
I think at least I welcome Mr. Salim's clarification. That's a good direction he has taken. He understands that India is one, and it'll be good that the other DMK leaders, they also speak in similar tone. But unfortunately, they use very, very derogatory terms, and maybe it was due to elections. But then it shows them in very, very poor light. I was also really, hoping that Mr. Stalin would use at least a namaskar or some kind of a greeting here. But his tweet was touchdown. That's very, very Western. And, I'm not against he speaking in English or in Tamil in Bihar. I think that's fine.
All of us also consider English our own. I would like to disagree, because English is also our own language we have. And, as a Tamilian, we also believe that English is also a very important connecting language. And I think he did speak about all the criticism that you raised.
Let him... Go ahead, Manish, very quickly before...
That was my expectation, that when our leaders visit Tamil Nadu, you tell me any one of the leaders actually speaking in negative terms about Tamils and the way people are. You would not find that happening. Okay. But it is very shameful that somebody of his stature and those leaders are not like new, right? They are pretty old in the system, and they're speaking like that.
Leader in
that
Bihar
shows the bankruptcy of ideas.
Of Bihar. They only speak of it in Tamil Nadu. Go ahead, Vasudha.
Yes, let's take this question to Sajjan Kumar. Sajjan, you have been looking at Bihar very closely. Is this a battle of narratives? Because like Veera said, the SIR is one issue. But of course, this thing about who said what in the past is coming back. And I think the center of it is, of course, the language controversy and the inability to accept that, probably that there is no one truth here. And that it's also important to understand that Hindi is not a national language. And that probably is also the center of this debate.
So let's see how this step of Mr. Stalin's visit in Bihar will unfold. I mean, will it add something positive to the fortune of Mahagathbandhan, that is RJD and Congress, or will it be a baggage, right? Because SIR is one issue, or in the battle of narrative, Rahul Gandhi consistently has been trying to make it the central plank, not only in Bihar, but across India. This is one. Now, if that is the case, you seek a political unity among the India alliance, but that political unity should also translate into additional votes. Your social base has to expand in Bihar. Now, the problem here is that while this intention is valid, the place that you choose, because Mr. Stalin and DMK at this juncture comes with a huge baggage, as far as Bihar and Biharis are concerned, because of the recent statement and some of the gestures. This is one that cannot be completely washed away at this juncture. Now, if you are inviting Mr. Stalin in Bihar, certainly what you are doing, that whatever narrative you have been creating and dominating the agenda, wherein the ruling party, JDU and BJP is forced to give explanation and respond to your questions, now you have given ammunition to the ruling party. Because when Mr. Stalin comes, certainly it's going to play into the narrative of humiliation of Biharis on the basis of their region, language, and their class, the poor working class versus
Right.
the DMK. So it's not going to
So the
affect
larger
DMK
consequences
anyway.
of this election is something that we'll have to, right. Absolutely.
Yes.
Very quickly, Sanatan Dharma, respond to what consequences are, is Stalin's visit to Bihar going to give you as a party?
30 seconds, please.
No, see, the idea is that my leader has been trying to unite the opposition. The seeds of the India bloc was also sown on his birthday 3 years back when he said it is not important who will become the prime minister of this country. It is that who should not become the prime minister of the country. And then he also said it is important and pertinent that the democracy, secularism and federalism of this country has to be protected. And based on this, the India bloc alliance was formed and the parties came together with the sole idea of protecting the democracy, secularism and federalistic tenets of this land. And see, the most importantly, I'll tell you, repeatedly they keep saying about Sanatan Dharma, but the whole comment on Sanatan Dharma was spoken for the benefit of 90% Hindus. Ramnath Kovind, former ex-president, when he was the president of the country, could not visit a temple in Orissa, in Puri, right? So we want all Hindus to be treated equally. Why is that wrong? Similarly, all caste people should become priests. That's
your
what my
last
chief
word on
said.
this conversation.
That will have appeal in Bihar.
Sorry, Salem,
That will have a
run out of
appeal in
time. Let me
Bihar.
get Manish's response to what you're saying.
No,
Go
it
ahead,
is not
Manish.
true. You can watch the video and it is very evident. I don't know what Mr. Salam thinks about others, like are we dim-witted or what? It was in very bad taste and he has to admit, right, that it was a statement which was a very loose kind of a statement and you were attacking the entire Sanatan Dharma and you should have, Mr. Maran should have apologized for it. There's no doubt over it. Does he speak in the same language? Tell me, give me one statement he has spoken against any other religion.
No.
So, Hinduism and Sanatan Dharma has been a punching bag for DMK. And I don't know for what reason, because there's a large number of electorate in Tamil Nadu who supports them, unfortunately. But then, they've made some really, really nasty remarks on that. And I think it would have been really nice that they really apologize for that. But that we don't expect from
Okay,
DMK.
so the battle of narratives goes on, Veera, but yes, Bihar elections are coming up and there's a Tamil essence to it, which is something we really like. Thank you all of you for joining us on this broadcast.